Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Dividend Dreamers. Today's video we're just gonna go through my portfolio and I'll show you guys what I've done so far and then also buy a stock that I was looking at. Let's go. Hi guys, so let's go and have a look. So this is my platform I'm using. It's Trading 212. Stocks and shares ISA. That's what we use here in the UK. It's a tax-free ISA or package that they offer here in the United Kingdom. Means everything that goes in here is not taxable. So all your profits, all your dividends, everything is tax-free. Looking at my portfolio, as I said, I started October, November-ish in 2023, and then in September 24 I've not closed my account but sold all my stocks for personal reasons, and then just slowly started building up again. So at the moment my value of my account is £3,060, 78p, and the current rate of return is 14% of what I've invested already, and a total return £251. So I've deposited £400 this morning for the stock I wanted to buy. So we'll have a look at that in a short while. I just want to give you an update. So my investments at the moment is £2,660, 56 pence. My monthly dividends is I've kind of created a pie with only one share or one stock in, and that is the global Nasdaq 100 covered call. So this is a monthly paying stock, so dividends are paid monthly, and at the moment that's what is invested in my stock at the moment. I've got 80 shares and I haven't invested in this for a while, so every month when it pays, it just, because I created the pie, it just reinvests straight into this solely and not reinvest in everything. So whatever dividend gets paid out gets paid straight into the monthly dividend pie chart I created. Right, so moving on, primary health properties, I've got that. So 452 shares, Green Coat Wind, Valco Energy. The ETF I've got is JP Morgan Global Growth and Income. So I'll have a look, and I really want to get this figure up more and invest a little bit more in there, but as you can see, that's every time I buy in and deposit some more into those funds. HSBC, BP, and Gladstone Capital. Now Gladstone Capital is also a monthly paying stock on dividends. Looking at asset allocations, so not a great day, breaking even there, 2% up for the day, 1.24% up there. HSBC is also paid out dividends today, and I believe I have received £1.67 today, and I've reinvested that money again straight into the same stock. So I've not taken out anything, I just reinvest everything, so we get that snowball effect going. So yeah. Yeah, that's that. So in my watch list, I've got a few stocks here that I had a look at. And if we go to my watch list, so diversified energy. So this is some of the funds. So the global S&P. So for aristocrats. So the iShares. So this is some of them I went to have a look at. So there you have. So what's the ISF? So iShares Core FTSE 100 distribution. So distribution means that it will pay you the dividend instead of reinvesting. So if you wanted to reinvest, you have to pick the one that says accumulating. So this one is the distributing. So I feel like I need to get this dividend into, and it's my decision where I want to reinvest it. If I want to reinvest it back into this fund or use it for something else further down the line. Dividend yield 4.77%. It's not bad, it's not great. And then analyze performance. So over the 5 years, you get 5% return. 3 years, 9.89. So we have a look at this one, S&P 500, distributing again, paying out the dividend straight into your pocket. And then B&M Bargains, it's a retail company within Europe, but it's quite big here in the UK. So let's have a look. So there we can see. So basically on Trading 212, when you click on a stock or whatever, you can go onto their platform and see then all the information on that. So there's related pies. So this is pies that other people created, and this includes, so BME is 9% of this pie. Yeah, so that's BME is 2% of that pie. So yeah, and then this Van Eck crypto and blockchain. I thought about it, but I'm not too sure. It's not a dividend paying, it's just a crypto and blockchain stock, really. I thought about investing it, but I'm not too sure yet, so I'm just leaving it on the back burners for a little bit. Aviva is quite a good stock. So we got 5.7% dividend yield, and I think this pays out biannually. So yeah, there's a few here that I'm having a look at, but the one I wanted to invest in today was British American Tobacco. So if we have a look at this, so that's your stock price there. And then if we go in there, so you got a dividend yield of 6.46%, which is not bad. And then you have an ex-dividend date of 26th of June. So you have to have stocks in this share or shares in this stock on this date. And you have to keep it for most of the day, if not all day, to qualify for that ex-dividend date. And then this will be the amount payable per share. So now if we just go ahead. So basically the one I use there is dividenddata.co.uk. So dividend history. So if we control find and that. So British American Tobacco there. So if you look at the dividend history, so it's a really good and flowing, good constant payout, and it's a growing dividend stock. So if we look at 5 years compound annual growth rate, so it's 2.69, 4.55 over 10 years, and 5% over 15 years. So quite a good history there, and it makes me just feel a little bit more confident investing in this company. yeah, so let's go and have a look. Trading 212, so just want to have a look. So yeah, so I have the £400 I said, but I don't want to do everything in there. So basically it's just, yeah, so it's just buy. So you can do that at market. So I want to invest about 300, or I can just say number of shares or the value. So I can say value is 300 that I want to invest. So that will give me 8.145 shares. So the thing with trading 212, not sure about the other platforms, but trading 212, you can get fractional shares. So you don't have to buy 1, 2, 3, 4. You can buy 1.5, 1.75, 8.145 shares. And so that will be review order for £300. That's what I want to buy. Okay, send buy order. And now we just wait. Oh, straight in. So we got that. And now if we just go back there. So British American Tobacco, we've got that. So now if we look at, so 8.142 shares. So if we go back here and we go dividend calculator, so 8.2 shares. Is that correct? 142 shares ish. Yeah. Ah, shit. Here we go. 8.142 shares. So there's your payout. So there's February, May, August, November. So that's what's been declared, and that's what we'll pay. So on the 1st of August, for that amount of shares, I will probably more or less get something like that out in return as dividend on the 1st of August. So if we look at, so basically, so this is my little chart I made, and this is what I want to be investing in this year. And then so everything in blue is what obviously what we already got. So British American Tobacco is over there. I'm just going to highlight that and then take that away there. So yeah, that's basically what I want to have a look at. So that's the ISF fund, National Grid, Pets at Home, Phoenix Group, GSK. So yeah, National Grid is biannual. I kind of like paying quarterly stocks. It's just get the snowball effect faster, I think. I don't know. But this is what I want to do. So so this is my little charts I made up for myself just to have a look at. So this is my monthly paying stock, QYLP. It is you just go back. So this is the monthly paying stock there. So this global one. And then your JP Morgan growth in and income, properties, yeah, primary health properties, PHP. Yeah, so that's what they all paid me. So for the month of May, QR paid me £9.05p, primary health properties. £7.89, UK Wind £5.47, and Gladstone also monthly paying. I've just bought that in start of May, end of April, start of May, and they paid me that. So for June, that's what I got paid so far. It's obviously QYLP, and HSBC paid me this morning £1.67. So yeah, so when I start, so that's basically what I just gathered. So for the financial year for 24-25, this is what my monthly dividends were like. So obviously September and June is quite good months on there. So yeah, that's what I got there. And then start for this year. So if you compare April 25 to April 24, it's looking better, I think. And that's just what I want to see, is just going up. So if you look at the dividend average, so November 23 when I started, do I still have it here? No, I don't. I don't have it on that chart. But I think my first ever dividend was like it's 13p or something like that. But it was 13p, it was my 13p, and I was excited. Yeah, so basically this is, I want to see an uptrend, and over time I just want to build it up and build it up. So for the year 23, £171.42, taking in consideration that I've sold all my stocks off, well, September, October, and then started over again. And then for this year so far, £105.30. Yeah, so investment journey so far. So if we go there, it's even too small to register. Yeah, so it's a few little pennies. Let's have a look here quickly. Yeah, so 19p. Yeah, 19p in November 23. So that was my first one. First ever dividend. 19p. Yeah, boy. So yeah, this is my portfolio so far. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. And we'll catch you on the next one.